Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I'm Kenyatta, the ArtKitech. No, the ArtKitech. I'm Kenyatta, the healer. On this channel, we destroy and build simultaneously, for there can be no resurrection without destruction. Once again, I'm Kenyatta, but you will refer to me as Miss Kenyatta, ma'am, goddess, empress, high priestess, or whatever I tell you to refer to me as. I have no enemies. The enemies of God have been defeated. But if God is the creator of both the good and the evil, God has no enemies. Ye are gods, as well. Love and goodwill taken care of within eliminates that without. I will not tolerate anyone bullying me, harassing me, stalking me, being common with me, or anyone who genuinely supports me on my platform. Affirmations. I am wonderful. I am marvelous. I am magnificent. I am splendid. I am perfect. I am thankful. I am grateful. I am loved. I am loved. I am loving. I am lovable. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. You can repeat those affirmations if you choose. Pisces. This is your reading. I'll be doing your reading here from the Sacred Geometry Activations deck. Well, starting it off from there. Let's see. How many cards for Pisces? I'm hearing 2. Ooh. All right. 3 came out, but I was instructed only 2. First, we have Magic 31. 4. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestations, Pisces. And here's your other card. Interesting. 22, Divine Masculine 4. Oh, 4 and 4, 31, 22. All right, let's see. The frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express ourselves while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Pisces, I'll be doing your reading from the Angel Tarot. Pisces. Get you some good shuffles in, Pisces. Pisces. From the Angel Tarot, give you a nice 3-way split. And we will begin your reading, Pisces. Okay. One more shuffle for Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's get into it. Here we have the Hermit upright. Bamia, Word of God creating all, alchemy and transformation. Rules natural events, helps with spiritual progress. The Devil, in reverse. Samael, the severity of God. Seduction and downfall. Communicates with the dead, teaches the occult and magic. In reverse. Next card. 3 of Cups. Upright. Iel. The right hand of God. Fame and renown. Influences commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. Okay. Page of Swords. Upright. Ia. God the refuge. Refuge. Governs dreams and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. And here we have Page of Cups. Upright. Azel, God who rejoices, divine comfort, gives consolation and protection from one's enemies. Pisces, let's see what's happening. Maybe you've been in hermit mode lately. I'm hearing I have, okay? But I'm also hearing, Pisces, take all the time you need, okay? No need to rush. No need to rush out of it, okay? Maybe you've been spending time with God, praying, okay? Maybe meditating. I'm hearing more praying. You've been doing a lot of praying. Okay, something is on your heart here. Something is on your mind. It's weighing heavy. Okay. Your, I feel like preference in which to handle this is through prayer. Okay. Maybe some meditation. Okay. Little, I'm hearing, but more so prayer. Okay. Maybe you're going through a transformative phase. Changing some things in your life. Alchemizing some things here. Okay. Pisces, you kind of deep, you kind of heavy here. Okay, I feel like, I grew up in old school Pentecostal church. Okay, the praying mothers, old school. Okay, and I grew up in Church of God in Christ. There was a book called What It Means to Pray Through. I think I might have talked about this on this channel before. Okay, you can find the book. There actually is a lady on YouTube who was reading the book. I don't know, on YouTube. I don't know if she finished the book, reading it online, but I mean, I had read it years before, and just the amazing things that happened as a result of this covenant, okay, she made with God through prayer and fasting. And you think about Bishop Mason, who was one of the founders actually of the Church of God in Christ, and some of the stories, that I guess they're true stories. I believe them. Okay, I still do, I guess. About just the kind of I don't know what you want to call it, his spiritual acumen, I guess you could say, and things that would take place through his praying and so on and so forth. Okay, I feel like you had this kind of energy, Pisces. Okay, so I'm hearing like you might want to be careful with that. All right. Do your prayers, I'm hearing. Okay, you must say your prayers deep. Okay, now I feel like with the meditation, you may in your praying, you may find yourself going into like a trance-like state. Okay, this is the kind of whoever this resonates with, this is the kind of prayer I'm talking about. Okay, not 5-minute prayer, 10-minute prayer. No, you may go into some deep, okay, prayer where before you know it, you're in a trance. Okay, you may pray so deep and so heavy. I'm pretty sure it's in the scriptures, because I used to talk about sometimes not knowing what to say in prayer, and the spirit knows, the soul knows, and you find yourself groaning. Okay, I feel like you may have had some of those experiences. You may not have known what it was necessarily. Okay, it's like where the Spirit gives utterance. Okay, or the Spirit will make intercession for you. Okay, the Holy Spirit, and kind of like do the talking for you. In other words, okay, because there are no words necessarily, or they're not coming to you. So the Spirit, it gives makes intercession for you and gives utterance, and you groan. You're groaning. Okay, in your prayer. Okay, you may be your prayers you may not have even noticed, and you may not have even thought anything about it, or you might have looked like, was that me? Question it, and said, nah, that couldn't be me. Well, what am I about to say? Like, well, you may have prayed and you went down and prayed and it was nice and sunny and beautiful outside, and the weather called for as clear blue skies and sunny and 80 degrees today. Okay, and you got down in your prayer and did your prayers, and you got back up and it's thundering and lightning like a motherfucker. Where even the meteorologist is like, how did that happen? Okay, that's what I mean here with you. Okay, you're very deep, and I don't mean in the sense where people say, oh, you deep, because a little bit of something that they ain't never heard of before. Okay, or because you have some insight. Okay, that's foreign to them. Okay, they're just not insightful. No, I don't mean that. I mean you just like a deep well. There's deep here within. Okay, so that when you go into that type of prayer, okay, into that type of a space here, okay, that's you're going deep within. Okay, you probably have you're very close to nature. Okay, like you are a natural force. I mean, I would think that we all are, I would like to think that, but not necessarily. You are a natural force here, heavy. Okay, I don't know what it is, if you just pray to God, or if you are religious or whatever, you have a particular deity that you pray to. I don't know if there is a deity, and I couldn't say over from what particular, what am I trying to say? what particular background, but if there is one that is, close to nature, that is tied to nature, I feel like you should look into that. Okay, I'm not saying got to be comedic or got to be this or got to be that or Norwegian. No, you make that determination for yourself. Okay, whatever resonates with you. And then if you just believe God, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's your nature. That's good enough. That's the nature God for me, Kenyatta. Fine. Okay. Listen, you are your prayers, very powerful. You may not realize how powerful you are in regards to your prayers. Okay, you may not really realize what planes and dimensions that you go to when you pray. I feel like wherever it is a place that Samael here, I shouldn't say, I don't know, okay, because this devil here, okay, I'll just say the devil, okay, will not tread, okay, they're not allowed, I'm hearing, okay, in that space, in that place, okay, where you go during your times in prayer. And if you find yourself going into a state of trance, okay, and you don't even realize it until you come up from prayer, okay, that like, wow, where was I? Okay, that's where you were. Okay, in a state and place where this energy that we call the devil, okay, dare not try. I didn't say Satan, I didn't say Lucifer, I said the devil. Okay, I know not everybody, I know there are people that think they're all the same, the entity, whatever. They're not. Okay, this energy here will not go into that space, into that place. The devil here, like a pimp, low grade. Okay, I didn't say Satan and I didn't say Lucifer. Okay, different energies. This energy, this devil, this pimp, the low grade, how this energy, the devil, is viewed in the spirit realm, the spiritual realm. Okay, the gods, the deities, they understand who and what this energy is. Low grade, very low, just a pimp, like you might see a pimp out there on the street with the big hat looking like a clown. That is what this energy is here. This energy, trick a lot of people, has a lot of fun, an evil motherfucker, okay? But this energy here will not go into those spaces and places. This energy here may not even really, well, let me see, I might be wrong about that, hold on. They might try to fuck with you, okay? But not too deep. Because you go in place. See, where you go, that deep thing that's in you, where you go in prayer, they're not allowed in that space. This energy, this devil energy, goes in spaces, only in spaces and places where they're allowed to go. They would not dare, okay, trip up and go in that space, in that place. Okay, they know better than that. Let me see something. They might try to tempt you here and there, but they know they can't. You know how the scriptures talk about that even the very elect might be deceived. Okay, the very elect might be deceived. Okay, you are one of those elect, but Pisces, whoever you are, I'm hearing that your election resides higher than that of those that are considered the very elect in the scriptures. Okay, see, everything ain't in the scriptures. Okay, everything is not written. Okay, nor known. Verbal, written, whatever. Okay, all right, let's continue on here. You are accompanied here, I'm hearing, by a group of others. Friends. I'm hearing nations. I don't know what that means. Nation is like this not known energy about you that's so deep. Okay. Nations here. Not known. We're not talking about, the nations of the earth. Okay. Nations not known. Okay. Deep spiritual realm. Okay. Where, there are some that I'm hearing others just are not allowed to go, not allowed to step in. They cannot. Okay. This is this thing that resides in you that's so deep and so heavy. Okay. I'm hearing they trust you. Okay. So these nations, I feel like maybe spiritual nations, maybe, not, I don't know how the nations would be viewed in the spiritual realm, if it's just, an accompaniment of other, deities, angels, I don't know. Okay. But whatever they are there with you. They walk with you. They talk with you. They confer with you. They sleep with you. I'm not talking about anything sexual at night. Okay. They're always with you. They watch over you day and night. You are surrounded here. You are highly protected. Okay. Comforted. I'm hearing comforted in the knowing, or be comforted in the knowing. Okay. You need to know that you are highly elevated. Like I said, your election is higher than that of the very elect that the scriptures speak of, okay, in Revelations, okay. They watch over you. There's always a watchful eye on you, day and night, okay. At all times, all hours of the day, you are highly protected, okay. You are highly loved. You are highly thought of, and you are highly sought after. I am hearing, okay. All right. They would not dare. I am hearing, okay, allow anything. I'm hearing breach of contract, okay. So whatever that is, they would not allow any kind of breach here, okay. Any kind of destructive energy to come in and destroy you, okay, to hurt you, to harm you, okay. All right. There may be energies or whatever that want to benefit off of you, whatever, okay, but it will not be. You may be viewed as but a baby. This spiritual realm here, okay, these nations here, okay, in the spirit realm, they may view you as just an infant, okay, a baby who we love, our baby. Okay, who we protect, who we love, who we walk with, talk with, so on and so forth, okay. You may not, like I just turned 52. People call it, oh, you just a baby. It's like, when will I stop being just a baby? I've been hearing that all my life, okay. So you, even in this realm here, you may not be a baby as we consider a baby, but it's like you're their baby, okay. All right. And I don't think that you're the only one with this here, okay. But for whoever this resonates with, this is a reading, that's coming here for you, okay. And I can tell you, whether they view you as a baby or not, they listen to you. Okay, they find there it is. They find what you say, okay, or how you think, your being. They find it important, but I'm hearing intriguing, okay. So this thing about this prayer time, okay, and you may find yourself groaning like in the spirit, okay, because you may not know what to say, okay, groaning in the spirit here. I feel like this is rich for them. Okay, you're communicating with them, you're conferring with them, okay? That is when you are in that time and space, okay? And in your humanity as a human being, you may not realize, like I said, you come up from your trance, that you went down in prayer, you're coming up, from your trance, like, where was I? Where did I go? I could feel that I was speaking, I was talking, but I can't recall, I don't, et cetera, okay? This is where you are here, okay? And they're talking with you, and you're talking with them, and the things that you say are important to them, okay? They enjoy your company. They love you. You are well loved here, okay? As a matter of fact, I feel like, when you go in that space and you go in that, space here within the spiritual realm with these spiritual nations that are surrounding you constantly and just with you at all times. It's a time of, rejoicing again. Our baby, maybe not the baby, but our baby is here. Okay. Let's continue. Here we have Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, Metatron. The recording angel, advancement and progress, teaches, guides, and records events in the book of life. Okay, here we have Three of Pentacles upright, i.e. God-hearing lamentations, mental force, protects against sorrows and illness upright. Here we have Six of Wands in reverse, Sihaya, God who took evil, longevity, protects against infirmities in the reverse. And here we have Page of Pentacles, upright, Aizalel, God sung above all, loyalty and allegiance, friendship and reconciliation. You know what, Pisces, you may have been through quite a bit in your life. I feel like you feel like you don't have a lot, okay, materially, okay? Obviously, from what we just heard, you got more than what could possibly imagine, okay? But in the material realm, you may not have a lot. You may have very little. Okay, or what the world considers a lot. Okay, I'm here, like I'm doing my best, I'm trying. It's not even a matter of that for you. Just live. Okay, just live. Continue on the path that you're on. Continue this experience that you have, this going down in prayer, these nations, these spiritual nations that are with you, that are constantly watching you, that rejoice when you come around, that rejoice when you speak, that where the spirit here, the Spirit of God will give utterance for you, because hell, you don't know what to say, okay? And being confined here in a finite, seemingly, well, it is finite space called the human body, this human vessel. All right. Okay. Your wealth here in your riches is just beyond comprehension. Okay. I'm hearing they don't understand it. They don't understand you. So you may have people around you who don't understand you. Okay. Okay. That's not really anything that you need to concern yourself with. Stay focused. Whatever your goal is in life, if your goal is to just continue to just become what God destined you to be, or if your goal is just to become the best you that you can possibly be, okay? If you have a vision of yourself and your goal is to become that vision of yourself, okay, that's in the positive, then work toward that. Just continue to work toward that, okay? Do not let anything get you down. Don't let things get you down like I ain't got enough, and get into that kind of spirit of drudgery. I ain't got enough. Don't do that to yourself. Okay, look at the greatness and the richness of what you have. I feel as though this thing that you feel that you don't have, okay, or you feeling like you don't have enough. I don't feel like it's going to stay that way for long. Okay, you're going to be built up with more and more. There may be people that will either come to help you, or that you're going to, I don't feel like so much come to help you. I don't feel like you're in that kind of situation where you need quote unquote help. I mean, we all need help to an extent, but like that, your finances so bad and so terrible, you can't pay your bills, and life and gas about to go off and all of that type of thing, and I'm working my job and I just ain't got enough. I don't feel like that's your situation. I feel like you might just be like the average, say if you're American, maybe making, an average salary, okay, just enough to, make sure you have a house, a car, lights and gas on, maybe a little extra here and there, that, okay, but you're not complaining, you're not down and out, okay, all right, but I even in that, I don't know, so it's not so much about people coming to help you as it is, I feel like you may find yourself in some way, shape, or form working. I just feel like there's more going to come to you. Okay. More is going to be handed to you even. Okay. I don't know how. It's definitely going to be with people. Okay, maybe you might get a raise on your job. Maybe you might, get promoted on your job or something. Maybe you might get a new job. Maybe some kind of way. Maybe you'll get some kind of scholarship to go back to school to maybe get some kind of certification or something to increase your, your marketability. Maybe you might win the lottery. Shit, I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, but there are others here, okay, that will assist you in some way. They're not coming to you like, we're going to help you out. No, they're not coming to you like that. This just may be a new community. Like, say you do get a raise, or maybe you get promoted on your job. Maybe you go from whatever now to management positions. Then you will work with others who are in management, who may know more, open up more doors for you, etc., etc., like that. Not people coming to you, we got to help the downtrodden. No, it's not like that. Okay, because you're not downtrodden. Okay. People may have mistreated you, Pisces. You've been mistreated by folk. Okay. I'm hearing a lot. People who thought that you wouldn't become anybody or anything. They don't think that you know anything, that you're not bright and smart and shit like that. Okay. And then I'm hearing, and they don't know. Okay. But people just have to have somebody to gang up on and talk about, and they just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? The dumb ones. Okay. They have to do shit like that. Okay. I don't know. Maybe make them feel better about themselves or whatever. Okay. But I do feel as though there's been some mistreatment here of you. Okay. You may have felt like this may be part of this hard times that you have gone through. Okay. Emotional, psychological, spiritual. Okay. From people outside of you. Okay. Outside forces. Okay. People who were smaller than you. Okay. Who thought that they were going to dictate to you. Okay. Your life and your being. But if only they knew, okay, who you truly were. Okay, I don't know who you are in the spirit realm. I'm not trying to say that you this deity, that deity, none of that. I'm just telling you, that beginning part, okay. But boy, oh boy, what the funny thing is about this, because you have this connection to the spirit realm, okay, the way that you do, because you have this connection to God and the spirit of God and these nations, these spiritual nations and whatnot. These people who treated you like this is like you blew the whistle on their ass. Okay. Use a snitch. Okay. And you blew the whistle on them. And what I mean is, you may not have, that's part of that moanings and groanings and prayer that you may not have even known. Like I said, you get I know I was somewhere. What happened? What was I saying? Okay. Where was I? I went somewhere. You told on these folks. Okay. You told on them. You told on their mistreatment of you and how they have done others. Okay. Maybe you were even assigned to do that. I don't know. That was part of your assignment here on earth. Okay. But it's just like they look at you like their baby. It's just like, like I work in the schools. I work with kindergarten. Boy, they love to tell on each other. Okay. And it's just like one of the little ones coming to me, Miss Lewis, little Jamie over there, looked at me at my big pinky toenail. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, all right, this is how this is. Okay, with you. Okay, and they don't mind. They did what? What did they do to you now? That's how it is when you blow the whistle on these folk. This is how the spiritual realm they did. Okay. Okay, and then they go handle it. All right, however that is. All right, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Nehemiah, the lovely God, discernment, general prosperity, the deliverance of prisoners. And I'm hearing keep telling on their asses too. Okay. Here we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Manadale, the honorable God, inner and outer work, helps one keep their job, protects against disasters in reverse. Okay. And here we have Temperance, upright, Child Akaya or Kia, the God of joy, reconciliation, regains the favor of those one has offended. Okay. Yeah. Energies here tried to make it difficult for you. Okay. But again, I feel like you may be, we get, what they say with spiritual beings having a human experience, okay? And sometimes, quite often, or more than not, our human experience tends to outweigh, okay, our spiritual selves, okay? Our human being seems to outweigh at times our spiritual being, because here we are in flesh, okay, experiencing this in the flesh. So this is a constant focus, what we see in the material realm, okay, as we have become material beings, all right, and what that means here, okay, what the world is all about, what the societies are all about, what the cultures are all about, okay, so that weighs heavily on us, and what's important here, okay, and what means that you are somebody of some kind of worth here in that space, in that state, so that kind of outweighs often, our spiritual being, all right. So once again, I feel like you may feel like I feel like you have had some difficulties, as I stated, but also I feel that either you feel like you haven't done enough, you haven't built enough, okay, or there are these energies here who you don't blew the whistle on may have made you feel that way or look down on you. Okay, these energies here, once again, that are actually lower than you, they have no clue who you are. Okay, and they may just look and say, oh, you don't wear the latest this, that, and other, you don't dress like this, and you don't wear your hair like this, and blah blah blah, you can't be a part of our group, you can't be a part of our collective, and all of this kind of stuff, when you may never have wanted to be in the first place. People always make assumptions that because they want to be a part of something, that obviously everybody else must want to be a part of it as well, which is foolish. Okay, but so I feel as though that may have gotten you in a space and place of feeling like, because sometimes people's words, they weigh. Okay. What do they say? What do they tell us? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, but you know how people, you say, as you got older, they say words do hurt. But you just get into a place and space of knowledge of self, okay, and you understand, human beings and the human psyche and the things that people do, okay, where these things don't necessarily have to weigh on you, okay, because once again, this going into that kind of space and place in prayer, for whatever reason you have done it, that's not easy. That's not something that just happens overnight and I'm just gonna go there. No. So you obviously had to quote unquote practice or work your way to that state, okay, over maybe a period of time, maybe weeks, months, years, I don't know. I don't think you did it to do that, okay. I don't think you realized what was going to happen, okay, that has happened in your life, okay, but you just opened yourself up to who and what you already are, okay. Your being, the deep thing, the deep well that is already there within you, all right. Okay, so these energies here, like, it's just like, pay them no mind, okay? You done told on them and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. You may not be married or anything. You might be a single person. All right. Okay. I feel like these things that you don't have, okay, the challenges that you have had from these quote unquote energies, these quote unquote people, okay, not, just kind of average as far as humanity is concerned, and the human material world is concerned, okay, and people being judged based off of that, all right, maybe not, being wealthy or having a lot of money, maybe not having a lot of friends, maybe not having, a family, if you're a single person, so on and so forth, or, maybe you only went so far in your company. And you know what? People have to realize sometimes everybody don't want to go to the quote unquote top, whatever that is. Some people, they get a job. Okay. I don't care just pushing them buttons day in, day out. They have you right there, and they can stay there for the next 30, 40 years or whenever, they go into retirement, and they just as happy. That doesn't mean that they're less than because they don't want to apply for every, promotion that comes up to that. I've worked with people. I like this. I've been doing this for the last 20 years, and this is what I like doing. I enjoy. I don't want the responsibility of that, and I enjoy what I'm doing. They get their raise, and they're happy, and they make a life out of it. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. But I will say this for you. Okay, but there are energies who want to look at that and laugh at that, and you ain't nothing and you ain't nobody and blah blah blah, the silly things here. Okay, you continue on, like I said earlier, with what it is that you're doing. You're being. Okay, whatever goals that you have for yourself, continue on with that. If your goal is, well, I just want to redecorate my house next year, then goddamn, you focus on that goal. Okay. If your goal is, well, I like this position, I want to make sure I stay in this position for the next 10 years. That's my goal. Then goddamn work on that. And you make sure you stay there. If your goal is to, I want to go into management and eventually become the president of a company, then you work toward that. But you make sure you're doing what you want to do based off of who you are, not based off of the words of others who are less than you. And even if they are not, they do not know you. And do not give people any energy and room in your life to think that they are going to know who and what you are and what you should and should not be and what your status should and should not be based off of their limited thinking. Okay, you live your life. You stay balanced, because I feel as though that is one thing, even with all these things that have happened to you. I feel with this temperance card upright, you are balanced. Here you are the joy of God. Okay, or the God, the God of joy is with you. Here they rejoice when you come down in prayer. Here our baby is coming to speak to us and confer with us and talk with us. That is the space and the place that you stay in. Do not be thrown off of your spiritual path and your spiritual being because of these materialistic energies who want to stay in the material realm, who have no understanding. Let's continue on. Here we have King of Pentacles upright. Lihahia, the adored God. Obedience causes harmony and peace, calms anger in anyone. Here we have Four of Pentacles upright. Excuse me. Mizrael, God liberating the oppressed. Self-atonement cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. Ten of Cups in the reverse. God, God, Master of the universe. Divine warrior confounds the wicked, brings victory and peace. This is so interesting here. Like I said, this, whatever your financial status is, and maybe you say, well, I'm average. I do have my own house. I got my little bungalow. I'm paying my own bills or my monthly rent or whatever the case may be. Your financial status is going to change. You are going to have more. Okay, simply because, I don't know, I'm hearing your favorite. You're meant to have more. You've taken the time, okay, to go in this space and place of not just the spiritual without, but the deep well and the spiritual within of who you truly are. Okay, regardless of what these outside energies have had to say to you, okay, or have had to say about you. Okay, and you hold on to that. Once again, you hold on to who you are. Okay. Okay, confirmation. Okay, you hold on to who you are. And, it's so interesting. You may have blown the whistle on them in just your conversation when you have your spiritual conferences and whatnot, when you go in prayer. Okay, but see, these people who do this, who have said these things to you, they are oppressed. Okay, they don't realize they are living in an oppressed state. They want you to be oppressed. I'm here, but I refuse. Okay, so don't get weighed down by the burdens of those who have said these things about you. They are burdened. Okay, they are oppressed. Okay, but here you may even be here to help liberate them from their oppression at whatever stage, okay, in place. I don't know when. Okay, and maybe just by watching you. You mean tell me Pisces ain't bothered by the shit we done said and did to them? Okay, they ain't bothered. Pisces. Okay, Pisces still going somewhere talking about they gonna pray, they ain't coming out to have a drink with us. Okay. And fuck up their life. I ain't say about one drink, understand. Okay, and take on the same attitude and spirit we have about material realm. They always talking about, spiritual things and prayer, whatever the hell. Okay, or they always in hermit mode by themselves somewhere. Okay, don't want to come hang out with us and listen to our oppressed talk. Okay, our downtrodden talk. Okay, about material things. Okay, when Pisces seems to be doing just fine. Okay, but your financial situation, okay, is going to turn around. Okay, you're going to have more financially, so okay, and maybe even more so than that. Okay, let me see. These people here, yeah. What's beautiful here, even though you snitch on these folk, okay, you blow the whistle on these folk, and like I said, they listen. Like when little Jamie come to me, Miss Lewis, whoever come to me, Miss Little Jamie over there, and looking at my little pinky toenail, okay, because they kindergarten, they's babies, okay, and I say, okay, let's go handle this or whatever, okay. This is what they say to you, and you snitch on these folks, okay, blow the whistle, okay, let's handle it. And guess what? They're so merciful and they're so kind here. Those that your spiritual nation that you confer with, okay, when you go deep in prayer, guess what they do? They come here, okay, and they try to offer these that are trying to project their oppression onto you. They come and offer them comfort. Okay, they come to offer them a better way. They come to offer them, look beyond the material realm, okay, which is the Maya, which is the illusion, as we hear about in Hinduism, which is the illusion, okay, and come see and face the truth of even who you are. Now, whether they take it or not, I don't know. Okay, where they're looking at you, these people who are looking at you as though you're nothing and nobody and blah blah blah, this, that, and the other. They are looked at. They are looked at by these those of the spiritual realm. They are looking at them as though they are tattered and torn. So while they're looking at you as though you're tattered and torn, these that you confer with here in the spiritual realm are looking at those people as tattered and torn, as oppressed, because truly they are. And your tattling on them is really, helping them. All right. Here we have from the Gaia Oracle deck, peace, okay, 26. Okay, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. Listen, honey. Okay, I am hot than a motherfucker. Okay, that was a damn good ass reading for you, Pisces. Okay, let's see. There is truly no point in worrying about things that are not in your control. Worry does not help anyone, nor does it resolve anything, Pisces. Just keep on doing what you're doing, okay? On the contrary, it often makes them seem worse than they actually are. Life is such that we can always find something to worry about. Yet for our own well-being and for the well-being of those around you, it is vital that you learn to deal with things in a more positive way. To stop the endless cycle of disturbing and negative thoughts, you are advised to train yourself to focus on the positive side of things. Set aside time at the beginning and end of each day to meditate. Bring your awareness within. Feel and imagine yourself surrounded by love and light. Allow the universal light of love to fill your heart and mind. Imagine your thoughts dissolving and floating away into space, your mind at peace, clear as a blue sky, Pisces. Focus on all that you are grateful for in your life, and thank Mother Earth and the universe for every blessing. Affirmation: I trust in the power of love. I trust that all will unfold as it should. My mind is like a clear blue sky. My heart is filled with love. All upon this earth is bathed in a sea of love, even those that are oppressed. That's why these spiritual nations of angels, or whatever they are, come to comfort them. Okay, in their, truly poor souls. All right. I certainly hope that resonated with some Pisces. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over. See what's happening here at Let's Get Into It. You all have favor. Peace.